Have you ever felt like you were too much, too intense, too sensitive, too smart for your own good, and somehow still not enough? Maybe you were the gifted child, the high achiever, the one everyone expected to figure it out. But now you overthink everything. You feel everything too deeply. You burn out trying to be perfect and still feel like you're failing. If that's you, this video might change everything. When you're told from a young age that you're gifted, it sounds like a compliment, but it plants a seed. You start believing your worth comes from being exceptional, from getting it right, from always performing. So when something feels hard, you don't just struggle, you panic. You think to yourself, if I were really smart, this wouldn't be difficult. That's not ambition, that's fear. Fear of not being enough. Fear of no longer being special. Fear of losing the identity that made you feel safe. And that is the root of perfectionism. High potential often comes with intensity, mentally and emotionally. You don't just think deeply, you feel everything deeply. One misunderstood text message and you're spiraling. One mistake, you're replaying it for hours. You can catch micro shifts in your tone, in your energy, and facial expressions that others miss. This isn't weakness. It's not overreacting. It's a nervous system wired like a Formula One engine. Fast, sensitive, built for performance, but easily overwhelmed. So how do you survive? So you try to control everything. Your environment, your results, your emotions. Because when you feel this much, control feels like the only safety. But here's the cruel twist. Even when you do meet the impossible standard, it still doesn't feel like enough. Your inner critic just says, you should have done more, done better than that. And the goalpost moves again. You dismiss your wins. You obsess over your flaws. You achieve more than most, but still feel like a failure. It's like your brain is on fire and nobody else can see the smoke. So now what? You need to know this. Perfectionism is not a superpower. It's a survival strategy. You were trying to feel safe, trying to earn love through achievement, trying to silence the chaos inside. But now it's time for something else. It's time to stop outsourcing your worth to your performance. You don't have to be perfect to be loved. I'm here to say that to you today. You don't have to be right to be valuable or worthy. You can be intense and grounded, sensitive and strong, gifted and still growing. We're not broken. We're just learning to work with your mind and our minds instead of against it. If this hits home, you're not alone. Let me know in the comments what part of this spoke to you the most. And if you want more videos on healing perfectionism, emotional regulation, and living as a high-performing, sensitive woman, hit subscribe and tap the bell. You were never too much. You were just never shown how to hold your power. Let's change that together.